is lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. I wanna, what you wanna do? What you go to? Like an old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance. All I wanna do is move on the boogaloo, I'ma groove my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose, know that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets, how that pop look like robotics. You can't tame me, shoulders gone crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here, but being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, no joy this time. And here's Kudus. And it's Zubimendi. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Fletcher is there, and he can get that clear. Kudus.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And here's Rooney. Here's a chance! Drogba. Alexander-Arnold. That's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Bellingham. Guardiol. Rooney.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Caught offside that time. Triol. Played into space out wide. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And this is Rooney. And it's Rooney. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Azar. Park Ji-sung.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Roberto Baggio. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Alexander-Arnold. Zubimendi. Delivers the ball. He's got tall. There's a goal! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 21, Robert Lewandowski.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling.
Shapes to shoot! Yes! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And they can counter here. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. Park Ji-sung. And it's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kudus plays a sharp little ball here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. It's anyone's ball now. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Roberto Baggio. He's gone for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Makalele. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
5 minutes to add. And Inter now could counter-attack. Nice bit of trickery. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ødegaard. And this is Lewandowski. And time is up. Inter Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Bebeto claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very